Larry's journey, from abandonment to complete happiness. It was a seemingly ordinary day, and I was going to the bank to settle some bills. However, as I approached the entrance, something caught my attention and completely changed that day. Under an old blanket, thrown as if it were a forgotten object, was a small puppy. He looked fragile, abandoned, and completely vulnerable. My heart sank when I saw him there, motionless, and with a look that reflected suffering and resignation. I could not believe what I was seeing. How could someone abandon such an innocent and defenseless life? Larry's rescue, a new hope. Without thinking twice, I approached him slowly, trying not to scare him. He was so weak that he barely reacted when I picked him up in my arms. At that moment, I decided that he would not be just another number in the abandonment statistics. I would take him to a safe place and give him a chance to start over. I decided to call him Larry, a name that symbolized a new beginning, full of hope. The first stop was the vet, where he underwent a complete evaluation. Despite all his fragility and obvious neglect, the good news was that his health was in reasonable condition. The diagnosis was clear. Larry needed good nutrition, constant care, and, above all, lots of love. Larry's transformation, day by day with dedication and love. Day 4, in a few days, the first signs of recovery began to appear. Larry, who had previously barely been able to move, now showed a little more energy. His gaze was no longer so sad, and he was beginning to trust the people around him. Day 12, with proper nutrition and care, Larry was taking firm steps towards recovery. He was more active, playing and exploring his environment. It was incredible to see how love and dedication could transform a life. Day 42, Larry was now about 3 months old. He had received all his necessary vaccinations and was healthy. His charming and playful personality was evident, winning over everyone who met him. He was ready for the next chapter, finding a forever home where he could be loved forever. A happy ending. Larry's new home. Day 60, before going to his new home, Larry had the chance to play with other dogs. It was heartwarming to see his joy and enthusiasm. He was no longer the fragile, abandoned puppy I found that cold day. Day 80, Larry has finally found his forever home. He now lives surrounded by love, care, and security. His new family adores him, and he reciprocates with all the joy and affection that only a rescue puppy can give. Larry's message. Today, Larry sends his greetings directly from his new home. He is loved, pampered, and living a life full of happiness, as he always deserved. His story is proof that even in the most difficult situations, there is hope for those who believe in the power of love and compassion. Thank you to everyone who supported Larry on his journey. He is a living example that every life matters, and that with dedication, we can transform even the darkest destinies into stories of victory and happiness.